welcome back to Midnight Shenanigans. I am your shenanigan navigator, Fish, and today we are watching Avatar: The Last Airbender Netflix live action episode 4, Into the Dark. I am all greened up because we are in the Earth Kingdom. We're about to meet King Bumi, so I'm very excited. Let's get going. I'm so excited. I kind of feel like last episode breezed by very quickly for me. It didn't particularly affect me in any particular way outside of my deep enthusiasm for the Cabbage Man. So I feel like it was all just one big setup for this. So I feel like here's all the info you need to know. And now we do like the real episode. So I'm very, very excited. Let's just get into it.
Anybody there?
Giving me Minecraft vibes.
There's been a mistake. The fires weren't my fault, and neither was the fight.
Save your voice. Earth Kingdom soldiers aren't particularly tolerant, even under the best of circumstances.
General Iroh.
It's good to see you, young Avatar.
Aw,
Zuko.
he's so polite.
They captured him too?
I hope not. With any luck, he's probably halfway back to his ship by now.
He started the fight and left you behind and ran away. I'm really starting to see what kind of person he is.
Just now?
What do you think will happen to us?
In my experience, the Earthbenders aren't exactly kind to their fallen foes.
You better access that Avatar state.
It's complicated.
No, it's not. It's a simple question. Were you helping the firebenders?
Yes. I was trying to protect you. The firebenders said that they would kill us, and then they'd attack the city if I didn't cooperate. The only reason Omashko has been left alone is because of whatever small service I provided them.
Service? Is that what you call giving weapons to the enemy?
Weapons? No. No. Just minor designs. Nothing of any value in war.
Anything can be turned into a weapon in the wrong hands.
Your father had to leave your family to go to war, leaving you, just a boy, in charge. We do what we must to survive.
Trying to make heartfelt speeches with hair that looks like you stuck a hand in a socket.
Exit prison.
Nice transition. You know what I didn't do? This. I forgot to turn on the light, so who knows what that intro and such looked like. Oopsie daisy, I'm learning. Into the Dark. Oh, it's just so pretty.
Oh, hey, Bumi. How's training going? I'm doing all right with my forms, but shaping is hard. What are you talking about? Looks exactly like a sky bison. It's supposed to be a badger mole.
There's nothing like earthbending masonry. No seams. That's what makes their cities a wonder. Awe-inspiring palaces, gravity-defying towers, impenetrable prisons.
I like the parts of Omashu that aren't so depressing.
Cities are like people. They always have their dark side. That's what a century of war will do.
A war started by the Fire Nation. And a war the Fire Nation could end.
My brother, the Fire Lord, sees things through only one lens. Victory or defeat. Nothing else matters. Not even the loved ones lost along the way.
I'm gonna cry.
Zuko's victory lies not in winning the war, but in winning his life back.
You could show him this isn't the way. He'll listen to you. He owes you that much.
It is I who owe him. Far more than I can ever repay.
I'm gonna cry.
Omashu's prison is deep in the heart of the mountains,
He's such a
surrounded by
good
solid rock.
Iroh.
I'm sorry. The Avatar is lost.
We're not leaving Aang.
You can get us into the palace.
Not after today. I'm sorry, I can't.
What about the tunnels?
Abed's face. You little shit.
Hidden under the mountain. It said that the founders of the city used them to meet without anyone knowing.
Secret tunnel.
Yes, there are tunnels, but they're unstable. Those who go in never come out. If you believe the tales, vengeful spirits guard the passages. Even if I could figure out a way to get them through the tunnels, there's nothing I can do about the palace guards.
We'll worry about that. Just help us get inside.
Where are you taking him?
To the pit.
An Earth Kingdom labor camp for prisoners of war. No one who's been sent there has ever been heard from again.
Thank you, Zuko. Not Zuko. Iroh. Thank you, Iroh. Exposition Iroh.
You're not as lucky. You're going to see the king.
This one shows a path due south, and this one spirals straight up.
It's my Fire Nation contact.
Tell him you'll meet him. Then go to the Earth Kingdom generals and let them know they can set a trap to round up these spies.
The Avatar has returned to the world. It's time to stop hiding. It's time to fight.
Oh, when I said I was looking for like cute creatures, not what I meant. Those are kind of scary.
The prisoner you requested. He was caught fighting, destroying property.
Lotus root, pine bark, dried jasmine. Lotus root, pine bark, dried jasmine, scalding hot water, steep for 2 minutes. Tea?
I love him.
Okay.
And you're wrong about him. He is the master of all 4 elements, the savior of the world. He is the Avatar. And he's very, very good at rock skipping.
Bumi?
Hello, Aang.
Aw, so cute.
How are you still alive?
Clean living, the right diet, and luck. Hard to say if it's good or bad luck, but more importantly, how are you still alive?
I love him. He's great.
Pine bark? What idiot told you to put pine bark in it?
You did.
Throw him a feast.
I love him. Oh, what a fun character to play. You couldn't tell there was water in it by doing a little shake here in it. I guess it could have been alcohol.
Jet.
Oh, Jet's so cool.
You betrayed us.
I stopped you from killing innocent people.
Innocent? Spies, traitors, is that who you wanted to save?
Not everyone out there is the enemy.
If you stand against us, you are.
Life may be simple in the South Pole, but here, you have to make hard decisions. That's what it means to fight a war.
Y'all are children. Relax.
You've forgotten what you're fighting for. You're not fighting for anything you love. You're fighting because of hate. Just like the Firebenders.
I am nothing like the Firebenders.
miss something? How does she know how to do that? I'm sorry, they just
Look at the
glossed
power you
over that.
have. That's because of me.
That wasn't you. That was me.
That's cool, but is that how they're explaining that? Because I feel like we should have seen a little bit more. But that's all right.
You!
Sir, I was assigned prisoner transfer duty, but I'm late. If my commander finds out, I'm already in enough trouble this month.
The old firebender was taken to the pit. The other one's still here.
Other one?
Yeah, the bald kid. The king wanted to see him.
Make your choice. Go get your uncle. Go get your uncle. Oh, that looks amazing.
Short ribs from Kangaroo Island. They practically jump into your mouth.
That's right, he's a vegetarian, right?
Seaweed stew. Heard it really helps with your complexion.
I'll take the stew. I don't eat meat.
That's right, you don't.
Was this a test?
What? A test? No. More like a game. You always liked games, didn't you? Frozen in an iceberg for 100 years, huh? That must have been nice. The world is on fire. People are dying, and you got to sleep through it all.
Who is this actor? He's doing such a great job.
And I wasn't there to help them.
Oh, those monks were always a bit flighty. Am I right? Huh?
It was a tragedy. Which is why I need to get to the Northern Water Tribe as soon as possible.
Oh, just talk about all your plans.
So I can save the waterbenders.
Let us leave.
He's so good.
This is important. Don't you care?
You dare tell me I should care? Have you been fighting the same fight for a century? Have you watched your whole world burn down around you? Let me tell you something, Avatar. You may be 100 years old, but you haven't lived for 100 years.
Can't make me believe you've lost hope.
Really? Challenge accepted.
He's so good. Ugh.
This can't be right.
This was the only opening in the mountain. Listen. Do you hear music?
When you find yourself in darkness.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Well, good. Grab that, would you?
Remember that.
Shake it.
So dig a bit and you will find jewel of my heart. Yeah.
Yeah, that was all kinds of right. So what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
We're doing what we're doing.
Hey,
Right,
nice.
Why are you doing it here?
Acoustics.
So wise.
These guys are okay being here. The tunnels probably aren't that bad.
Tunnels? No, these aren't the tunnels. Those are the tunnels.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in there.
We don't have a choice.
He's great too.
We have to find our friend.
You should probably see this. It's a tale of two lovers.
Play the song. Give us the song.
Oma and Shu met on top of the mountain that divided their two villages. The villages were enemies, so they couldn't be together, but their love was strong. They learned earthbending from the badger moles, becoming the first earthbenders. They built elaborate tunnels so that they could meet secretly. But one day, Oma didn't come. She'd been killed in an attack. Devastated, Shu wielded her earth-bending power to bring the villages to their knees. She declared the war over. Both villages helped her build a new city where they would live together in peace. The great city was named Omashu as a monument to their love. Love is brightest in the dark. Remember that. Especially if you're going to go into the dark void from which no living being ever returns.
It'll be okay. There's nothing to be afraid of in there.
Secret tunnel, through the mountains. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Yeah.
They're doomed.
Wait, I'm obsessed.
There are many around these parts who'd be very interested to know that the famed Dragon of the West is in their midst. The Fire Nation general who laid siege to Ba Sing Se for 600 days. Someone might be tempted to take matters into their own hands. Now, is there anything I can do to make your journey more comfortable? I'm fine. Thank you. You sure? Come on, don't hesitate to speak up. I've got all the time in the world.
Bitch.
Oh, you want to go north? A word of advice, the direct path is not always the best path.
You mean I should take the route that doesn't?
It means you should be careful where you step.
Sick power.
Bumi, what are you trying to prove? Maybe I'm trying to show you there are no easy journeys for the Avatar. Maybe I just wanted to play a game, like we did back in the old days. And maybe I just wanted a bite of rock candy.
What the fuck? I love him. As you should.
This way.
Is that what the map says?
Map's unclear, but I got a hunch.
A hunch?
Yeah, a hunch, a feeling, an instinct. Put out your light. Well, what do you know? Love is brightest in the dark. Get it? It was a clue.
The light of crystals? These things are everywhere.
It's a path.
It said love is brightest in the dark, not glowy rocks.
Poetic license, like the minstrel said. Love is the answer. Love is all you need. Love makes the world go round.
Now you're listening to the minstrels? Asako, wait!
Katara, what is your problem?
My problem is you're not taking me seriously. I'm not a little girl anymore.
Yet you keep acting like one.
And you keep acting like
True.
you know everything when you couldn't even tell that a traitor was flat out lying to you.
Says the girl who fell for a terrorist.
That's not what happened.
You should have never talked to him.
You don't get to tell me who I can talk to.
And you don't get to just ignore me.
I can if you're being an idiot.
Dad put me in charge.
You're not Dad. Imagine if Gran could see us now.
We could go for some of her seal jerky.
Or noodles. With the hot broth.
We'll get some soon.
You really think so?
Nope.
Come on. We better get going.
Cute! They're just so cute. I guess we did technically get our allotment of cute animals in the last episode.
You know, in Ba Sing Se, the city had to ration fresh water after the first year of the siege. Being in the military, we got special privileges. My brother, though, he had a soft heart. He'd gather food and water from his platoon and give them to the children. He was on watch the night you torched the Eastern Wall. He was 19. We were at war. I was a soldier. You were a butcher.
Okay, but like he's sorry though.
I can still smell smoke when I go to sleep at night. Never really goes away.
This actor's doing a pretty good job.
War pushes us to the edge. Some of us don't like what we find there.
Is that your pitiful way of saying you're sorry for what you did?
I wasn't talking about me.
Ooh.
You know nothing of loss.
Oh, I'm gonna cry again. Look at that. Prisoner of war, and he still has the most well-groomed little top knot. Oh, Iroh. Oh, I'm not ready for a flashback.
Yes, after his son was killed.
So, his son dies a hero, and he'll be forever known as a coward.
Take comfort in knowing that Liu Tan will forever be hailed as a champion of the Fire Nation. His sacrifice will be enshrined in legend.
What a great honor for you and for Liu Tan to die in the service of the Fire Nation.
So nice to see him with hair.
When my studies weren't going well and Father was unhappy, Liu Tan gave me this. He'd won it for finishing first in his officer class. He said it should belong to someone destined to do great things. He gave me strength. Liu Tan never needed it because he was the strongest person I knew.
I have makeup in my eye. It stings. Ugh. Just gonna sit with him. That actor is so good. I don't know who he is, but he's so good. Gosh.
You're getting good at that.
Practice and some good instruction. Jet, he helped me through some things. He knows how those memories can hold you back. He got me to see that I'd only been thinking about how Mom died and not how she lived. Jet might have gone down the wrong path, but he was pushed that way. Just like Sai was.
You know, Sai told me I should be an engineer. But it was nice to hear someone tell me I had something to offer the world. Besides my superior fighting skills.
What I said about you and Dad.
I like
You
her
led the
acting more in
tribe
this episode.
and protected us with nobody to help you. Dad never had to bear that kind of burden alone.
That's not right.
The crystals were just crystals, like I thought.
This shouldn't be here. We were here before, but this wall wasn't.
The tunnels are changing.
Behind these doors lies a fearsome challenge, a true test of whether or not you are prepared to be the Avatar.
Bumi, I know, is a fun-loving, happy kid who loves to skip rocks and always thinks about his friends. I believe that kid is still in there.
It's all about games with you, isn't it, Avatar?
What?
Who cares about responsibility? Who cares about, saving the world? No, more fun to goof off, am I right? Let's play one final game. The simplest one of all. You versus me.
He's so good.
To the death.
Any chance I imagined that?
Cute creature alert. Cute.
Magical.
She could water bend the saliva. That's right, boy. Save your real dad. Dream team. Nice. Oh, that was cool. Nice.
Do it! We've all seen enough death.
That's right. You feel silly now, don't you? Knock that bitch out. No! You need that to stop the bleeding. Cauterize it. You're firebenders.
I think you should rest.
No time.
You don't
The
rest.
sun will set you
Cauterize,
soon.
roll.
We have to
Cauterize
leave
and roll.
now.
Oh my god. Cauterize it.
Dead end.
Guitar, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
What's going on? Are we dead?
It's blind. They don't navigate by sight, but by feeling. They sense feelings and react to them.
How do you think they do with verbal commands? Excuse me, Mr. Badgermole. We'd really appreciate if you could show us the way to the palace. Please?
Some of us have to fight even when we don't want to. That's what it means to be in a war!
That would break your toe.
You were the Avatar. And you left us.
Gosh, I want to see this guy's audition tape. What did they tell him? Like, how do you audition for this? You're 100 years old, but like super jacked. That's sick.
Let it fall. Let it fall. And you win.
Bumi, this isn't a game!
Do I save this town or that? Who gets the last of the food scraps, the orphanage or the soldiers? You have to make choices like that day after day, year after year, and that's just to save this one city.
Smash one rock into the other.
Soccer, get the king!
Well, kid, you sure know how to bring the house down.
Cheater! You cheated! You didn't do it on your own, so you didn't learn anything at all.
That's the only way I'm gonna save the world. With my friends.
You think like a child.
Remember this? I use it to call a friend. I wasn't here for the world. Or for you. But I'm here now.
Why am I getting emotional again?
Fire Nation forces are on the move. They'll be here by dawn.
You're under attack?
We will be. But we will be ready. Fortunately, a source tipped us off. The Avatar has places he has to be. We can take care of ourselves.
Oh, I love
But I do have one more challenge for you.
Yay, Cabbage Man! My homie home. Where did you find the boat? Cauterize the wound. Y'all killing me.
It seems we are always getting on or off boats. Perhaps that is our lot in life, Prince Zuko.
What are you doing here, Uncle?
Same as you. Getting ready to embark on what is sure to be a memorable journey.
Oh.
I don't need a babysitter.
How about a friend?
My father made it very clear that I'm not to return until I find the Avatar. It could be a very long time before we return home.
Home.
It's where the heart is.
Everything I need is on this boat. Like I said, all the tea I need.
Fucking makeup's getting in my eye. I love them so much.
What is it, Zuko?
Nothing. Let's get you home.
Oh, my eye stings. Got makeup in it. I got makeup in it. Ah, it burns. Oh. I really enjoyed this episode so much. I feel like this is some of the best acting I've seen from Katara, which was enjoyable for me. Sokka's funny. Zuko's funny. Fucking Iroh's fun. Bumi was amazing. The actor who plays Bumi was everything. Oh my, I'm dying. I have to Google the audition video for him, because how do you even, like, you know, because when you audition for these kind of things, they keep it secret. They don't tell you you're auditioning for Avatar: The Last Airbender most of the time, unless they did reach out to this guy. Maybe he's like somebody famous. I don't know who he is, but like, how do you audition for that? Like with no I don't know. Definitely the best episode of the season so far, in my opinion. It just had everything that you could want out of it. We had Cabbages guy, Abed Nadir, Iroh being gangster, Zuko being gangster. Every time we get any kind of, Uncle Iroh makes me so emotional, and I can't help but wonder, because I feel like I'm predisposed to be emotional about Iroh and Zuko because I watched the original, so I can't help but wonder, for the people out there who are just watching this for the very first time and have no previous knowledge, if they're as affected by their story as I am, just because you just insinuate something about Iroh and I start tearing up, because I don't know, just the original show did such a good job of making you feel so many things so deeply all the time. That was so beautiful. So I can't tell if what I'm feeling is like a residual effect from that, or if this is also doing a good job. I don't know. I can't tell. This is great though. This is a great episode. I'm very happy. I'm a very happy camper right now. Thank you so much for joining me on this Avatar: The Last Airbender journey. I'm having a swell old time here on the YouTubes. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will catch you next time for episode 5.